Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm the Gentleman and welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Pixel Club. Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night wondering what will be the death of you? I don't, but I think I know what will be the death of me, and it's going to be bloody chroma key. Chroma key is the effect that allows you to have backgrounds like I've got at the moment, and the amount of bloody stress this has given me setting it up. You think you've got it right and it goes wrong time and time again. But before I'm put into an early grave, let's have a quick look on how you can follow us if you choose to. We've got multiple platforms that are available to us. We've got YouTube, we've got Twitter, we've got TikTok, we've got Facebook. We've got all these handles that you can see appearing and disappearing on the screen at the moment. YouTube is the main channel, but all the other handles have a little bit of content on them for your pain and my pleasure. Before we get into the game, and today's game is going to be Sheer Panic on the ZX Spectrum, I will talk about that in a moment's time. Let's have a very quick look at the comments from yesterday on the videos we've done. So we did two videos yesterday. One was released called FPGA, I believe it's pronounced, and this was a game on the Amiga. This was an interesting game, but a stressful game to be playing. I should be playing this game when I want to be really stressed. My God, it's a ball ache and it is so hard. But one of the things that I questioned in it was about ants and flying ants, and the comments that you had a response with it. And Mr. King, he responded here, so you get a thumbs up for this. And you get a love here, but you know what, I don't really love your comment. Flying ants are just a way to start off a new nest far enough away from the first one. The new queen will be bigger than the drones. Later they bite and tear their wings off. When I read that comment, it sent a bloody shiver down my spine for my feeling for ants. And although I love that comment, I hate that comment in a lot of respects, and I could have done not knowing about that. So many thanks. Whoops, wrong keyboard there, so bear with me one moment. We've got a slight logistical problem that we've got to do here, because I've actually got a keyboard in front of me for the MiSTer FPGA, and I've got a keyboard in front of me for this PC that I'm using. So many thanks for these kind words about ants. Now I find the flying ones even more upsetting. I absolutely genuinely do. I do not like ants, and to know that when the flying ones, they want to make more nests in my bloody garden, that's just stress that I don't need. So we do the reply there anyway, so reply live on the stream. And the other video we did was unboxing nostalgia. These videos here is basically where I unbox content live on stream, talk about what I've got, talk about what I brought, and it's really part of the collecting that I do for the ZX Spectrum kind of programs, because it is all ZX Spectrum stuff that we do here. So we got a few comments on here that we're going to scroll down and have a look. So Mr. Dean, I'm so glad you're happy with everything. It was a pleasure to watch you go through all these games. Always a pleasure to tell someone who is as mad about me when it comes to the mighty ZX Spectrum. Hope you had as much fun as I did playing these games. So you get a like, and you get a love, and you get absolutely thank you very much for the sale. Honestly, it has made a huge difference to my collection, and it's made a real big difference to the collection. There was a lot of Ultimate Play the Game games in there, and I went through them, and even on the few that I had some dupes were, you know, the quality of what he sold was really good. So, you know, that was a great sale. Little reply there. And then Harry 2, Attic Attack, what a classic. The TV series Nightmare was based on that game. You get a thumb and you get a like as well. Thank you for taking time to respond to that, much appreciated. I had no idea that Attic Attack was Nightmare was based on Attic Attack, so I'm gonna have to go and rewatch those, I think, to, you know, remind myself a little bit about it. And karaokeing up, Video Vault was a company that upgraded rubber keyboard Spectrums to the Spectrum Plus keyboard, and the tape was a gift that came when you received your Spectrum back then. So this was one of the games that I questioned, which was a bit of a surprise on where did this come from. So you get a thumbs up and you get a like, and then here we go. Many thanks. That at least explains that tape. Appreciated. And Harry, you are missing out on a reply, so let's do a little one for you here. So reply, I think I will have to re-watch some Nightmare. N-I-G-H-T, Nightmare. Thanks for that heads up. and we get a reply there. So that brings us effectively to the end of the feedback that we're doing. So I'm just going to move this keyboard out of the way, because I've effectively got double stacked keyboards at the moment, which wasn't helping my situation, because usually I don't use the MiSTer FPGA keyboard because we're using the singular spectrum on the MiSTer FPGA, but this game particularly calls for it. So what are we going to be playing today for you? We're going to be playing Sheer Panic, and Sheer Panic came from Vision Software, and it was a real challenge of a game. It looks so simple, you know, it is simple when you have a look at what's going on, but it really is a ball ache to play. But I need the keyboard to do the high score, and if I get on the high score at least, and also to kick the game off. So we're hitting S to start the game in a moment. Come on, S to start, and we play this little guy down here. So controls are left and right, and this is such a simple game to play, but a infuriating game. And you know, you're running effectively in character blocks. So the Spectrum had 8x8 characters, and you know, you can't, if you look here, let's do a hole to the right and then a hole to the left. If you look here, I do a step of an 8x8 character block at a time, and the object is you have to dig holes, and when you dig holes you get the red guys that fall into the holes, and you can fall down the holes no problem at all, and they will hang there to their death, and you've then basically got to go and fill them in and try and bash them through like I'm doing at the moment. But then another one's going to run towards me, and he will hopefully fall in the hole. And this looks simple, but if they go too fast and things go too wrong, you get a situation where, oh, run through there, I'll just get him. You get a situation where they change colour, and when they change colour, you've then got to put them through two holes. So that one on the left is going to probably change colour. You jump through there, create a hole there, and now I can kill him. And it looks simple, it looks easy, but dear God, oh, he's going to come out, and fuck it, he came out. I didn't get there in time. I was pushing up rather than down. It looks easy, but it is not easy, and it is so mind-bendingly frustrating because of the way it plays. This was one of the first games that I had on the Spectrum. When I had it bought for me, you know, I mentioned there was a couple of games. I think I've said that Ant Attack was one, Gangsters was another one, and this was another as well. And Gangsters, if you don't know what it is, oh my God, I don't know, why did I do that? It went the wrong way. Gangsters is a fantastic strategy game on the Spectrum. It really is good, and it's one that I may look at doing a video on at some point. But you know, it's fun. It really is fun. Hang on. And that blue one went the wrong way. So I'm too busy talking about Gangsters and not enough what I should be doing. So I can knock him through, I can knock them through, but it gets a little bit tough. Go on, where are you going to go? You're going to go there. And I can't run, I can knock you through there. I can't run over you when you're hanging, but I might be able to get to that guy to kill him and then run away. Hopefully he'll go up or down a ladder, which he doesn't, and he catches up with me. So these platforms are completely random as well. You know, I have never found a way to successfully guarantee that I'm going to get through a level time and time again. I think I'm going to get on high score table for this particular playthrough, but you know, we want to do better. I want to show you some of the later levels, but sweet God, this is not easy. Ah, no, I'm going to get caught here. I'm going to get caught. Am I going to get caught? Oh no, if I fall through there, you might follow me, and you didn't bloody follow me. You follow me all the way to the holes. So this game was released on the ZX Spectrum, as I say, and it was released on the 16 and 48K models. When the Spectrum first came out, there was, you can fill holes in, by the way, as well. Oh, I was lucky there. When it came out with a 16K worth of memory, not 48K. So as you got a new model of the Spectrum, they increased the memory that was available to it. But what this meant, fuck it, I was going to try and run across and drop down. What this meant was, you know, you had effectively two versions of it in its very early life. So the 16K model, the 48K model, and with those you had games that would load into some, but not others, depending on the memory. So this should be quite easy to do the high score, but we have to use the keyboard for this, which is another reason why I knew the keyboard was there. So G, hit 0. Oh, you can hold it down. I meant that. God, this is painful watching me do this, isn't it? Pity you just can't type on the keyboard, you know, GPC. You have to use controls to do it. And this is one pain in the neck. Using this joystick here, I'm replicating the Kempston joystick but the Kempston joystick does not work for putting in the high scores. But we're going to give this another go, and we can't hit fire to start either. S to start, great, but we should be able to hit the fire button and start, but you can't. So off we go again to kill these things, and I want to get through this level. I want to beat this level and just show you how bad this game gets. So we're going to go for a tactic, I think, of going as high up as we can, staggering the holes so we can effectively drop through them, and have ladders on our side as well, so we can hopefully get to the guys from one angle. And I say get to the guys from one angle, but of course I'm trapped on that bloody ladder because I had one coming the wrong way. So through there, let's put a hole here. So right, if I can get you, right, all I need to get one more, and by one more, all I need to do is one more, and the rest should be plain sailing in trying to capture the last enemy, if I don't get myself snagged on something. So we're going to drop down here, we're going to fill you in, and this one here is going to be Mr. Two Holes, so put you there. What we're going to do, so we're going to put a hole here, great. I think I've got to get to him because I have a horrible feeling he then becomes, oh fuck it, yes, he's now become Mr. Three Holes. So if I go here, I should be able to knock him through, and he got me. So now he turned white. Rather than 2 holes I've got to knock him down, I've got to knock him down 3 holes. And the random layout of the ladders stops you being in a position where you can, you know, create maps to do, guides to do. You know, it really is a challenge, and I think they got faster as well as the game goes on. So push you through. Hopefully the one on that top platform is going to come towards me. Yes, he did, and that's going to leave one bad guy left, and we're doing okay on the high score. Oh, you didn't go for it. You didn't go for it, you piece of shit. Oh, you did go for it in the end. So we knock you down, and there we go. 5,135 oxygen. I think, yes, that did transfer to where we are now. And look at this. Look at the amount of there here. You know, I spoke on the recent video that we did about ants. Ah, damn it, you got me. This is like having ants absolutely everywhere trying to nail you. So again, for the high score stuff. So hands on the keyboard, ready to go. E, F, G, hit 0, hold it down and get all the way to P, hit 0, and we go to C. Now we go back. So I think I overshot last time. So that's not a bad high score, but we can do better. So we're going to go again to beat the 10,000 points. And this is such a simple game to watch, but this is a fun game. This is a game that really is have one more go. And at least it is for me, because there's a lot of nostalgia there, because it was one of the early games that I had that I got from my parents before, you know, when they finally relented. And they also brought me, I think I shared with you, machine code tutorials and stuff like that, because, you know, they wanted me to be the bedroom coder to make them millions. You know, I never did. That probably disappointed them. You know, one of the many disappointments. But they really were not into these computer systems or anything else like this. You know, come on, bread guys. Thank you. I was wondering whether they were ever going to head towards the holes. So, aha! Oh, you nearly got me. There I am thinking, oh, I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than you, and I'm not smarter than you. Right. Oh, no. Right, you're going to turn into a horrible colour one. So I'm going to have to bash you through that hole. I just paused for a minute. I didn't think I had enough time to do what I was going to do there. Okay, so this isn't good. This isn't good. He's going to pursue me because... Oh no, it's a free one now. He's a free one. Maybe I can get to him. Yes! Oh my god, I managed to do it. I managed to knock him all the way through. I didn't think... Oh, hit the mic there. Apologies. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. Speaking of the mic, today I bought myself another present for this channel. I now have a mic stand, a mic bracket. And this mic bracket was to stop me hitting the mic, stop me having it get in the way and stuff like that. And lo and behold, I go and hit it. The first thing I do is talk about it. Right, so we need one of these little red ones to come towards me, and then I can drop down that hole if they come right to the top, and they will pursue me because they are literally swarming like ants everywhere. I have the challenge. Oh, and I landed on him. I had the challenge that my oxygen is going, but yeah, these levels, because as I say, it is a random layout, it does me no good sometimes. It really doesn't. You get caught in that little area that I did there because you've got various pockets of death and doom. So let's knock our thing through there, do something through there. Alright, kill you, put another one here, so hopefully you'll run towards me. Damn it, you didn't, and then I'll be back to the normal 3. So let's do another hole here, a bit nearer. Oh, you fell into it. So I now might be able to do this. So again, this is sheer panic, and this game is on the ZX Spectrum, and it came out from a company called Visions back in the very early 80s, and was one of the early Spectrum games because again it had 1648K worth of memory. It would load on both systems here. So hopefully you're going to land in that hole. Yes. And then that leaves me just one bad guy to deal with. I can't believe how well I'm doing. I don't know that I've ever done... I curse it now, but I don't know that I've ever done as well as this. I don't think I've legitimately made it to the third sheet screen, whatever you decide to do it on a playthrough. And oh dear, mother God, look at those. Ants everywhere. They may as well be ants for my hatred of ants. They could be ants. And this is the strategy we're going to work with. We're going to hopefully hope they're going to run towards us. But if they don't, we can then run and drop through holes. Hopefully, if I was hoping that one was going to land in it. Come on, one of you guys. It can't be that hard. What is it done on movement? If I move around, are you going to run stupidly towards a hole? No, it's like they're all a little bit too smart and bright. Okay. Come on, chase me. Up. That was lucky. I had to pause and not talk for a minute because I just needed to concentrate to make sure that my digging was quick, my digging was fast, and I'm keeping half an eye on the oxygen as well, because the oxygen is your ongoing enemy that you have here. I can't get to that one. He's going to have to turn blue, but fortunately the blue guy won't. I say the blue guy wouldn't cross. I was trying to dig a hole to drop through, but doesn't matter. I've got quite a good score at the moment, and I need to get to a ladder, but with those ladders on both those sides and some of them doing the patterns they're doing, this is not easy. So left. Oh, that was lucky. Right, so I'm a little bit protected because they can't get to me. Come on, one of you come this way. You know I'm there. You know I'm there, you little buggers. Alright, let's fill that in. Too slow. I was trying to do it. But 21,165. I'm very pleased with this. We've got a really good high score for my abilities. So let's put that in successfully. EFG. No, wrong way. See, I get a good score and I screw it up in terms of trying to... Why is it not registering? This has got to be a me problem. Yes, here we are. GMNOP. So there we go, GPC. And look how well I've done. 21,165. Honestly, I'm quite pleased with this, and I'm quite pleased that I've captured it effectively on video. We do lots of videos on this channel. You know, we must be around 200 game videos that we've done. We won't always have the biggest game, we won't always have the brightest game, but you know, we pick old classic games, we pick games that we enjoy playing, and more importantly, games that are fun to play, games that are going to be a little bit challenging. Sometimes we love them, sometimes we hate them. This doesn't look at anything when you play, you know, it looks so simple, it looks so basic, but honestly, if you've got access to a Spectrum, you've got access to an emulator or something like that, any way that you can play this game, please, for me, pick up the game, have a go, have a look at it. You know, I've made this one look a little bit easy because remember, I've played this a lot in the past. This one was not as easy as it looks in terms of, you know, some of you I think will be a little bit challenged playing this in terms of, you know, it's a bit deceptive, and getting as far as I did on the third playthrough we had, you know, that's a really, really good high score for me. Anyway, you all stay safe, you look after yourselves. I'm the Gentleman. This is the Gentleman's Pixel Club. This is Sheer Panic, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. Hello there, it's me again. If you're a subscriber to this channel, thank you very much. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, then Zeus here would love you to subscribe. It makes him happy and it makes me happy. And if Zeus is happy, everybody is happy. Thank you very much. Stay safe, take care. Goodbye.